Hello. Happy Friday. It's Friday again already. And I am here. And my name is Shannon. And I'm in Lucinda's before hours to show you everything that's come in this week, including, I forget how many pounds of books, puzzles, and games. It was quite a lot of boxes. So I'm going to break it up today. What's happening? What is happening? I'm going to show you a lot of cool stuff today. I'll probably start with a puzzle, let's be real. And then next week, midweek, I'm going to do a live because it's just so much coming in. I think we're getting Luna Nord jewelry today. I'll show you another segment of books. And then next Friday, the start of spring break, if you have kiddos in your life, I'm going to have my own here to show you all of the cool new kiddo stuff we got in art supplies and things like that. I'm going to have my Archie and Jimmy. So if you like a little mayhem and chaos, join us next Friday. And it'll be cool things to do over spring break, road trips, Easter, all that good stuff. So we have a plan. Go. But today, obviously starting with this. So you know these books, eh? Hi, Mike, my darling. 7 Sleeps. This is a book we've had. It's actually the second edition. There's Murder Most Puzzling, and then this is the original. This is the original. Then there's another one where it's at a park. So anyways, there's 20, hi sister, 7 Sleeps, mysterious cases to solve. It's really, really cool, kind of very 20s Art Deco illustrations. And it's clues in the picture, so you read the story, you have to find. It's fun and very enjoyable to look at. But if you are more tactile, I enjoy that, but I'm much more, this is my game. So same principle. This is a renowned collector of antiques and oddities has been murdered. Which of his family, friends, and associates is guilty? Was it the vaudeville dancer with a reputation for ruthlessness? Only the great detective Medea Thorne can find the killer. See here, kid. Every sleuth needs a sidekick, and that's where you come in. So you read a story, and then you have to start to solve the puzzle without a picture. But there's little clues in every little puzzle piece, so as you're putting it together, you're putting it together in your brain also. Halfway through, you get to open another envelope with more clues, some pictures of the puzzle. It all comes together, and at the end, you find out who it was. It's really fun. I did it with 2 friends, a different one. We've got 3 puzzles. I did the clairvoyant convention. But this is the new one. This is Death of a Collector. So anyways, let's talk about puzzles. Come in, and I'll be here because it's my favorite. We got some wonderful spring fashion coming in still. It's just my favorite. Wait. Let me get them in an order that makes sense. We love overalls. Easy, one-stop dressing. There's something childlike and mobile in it. I don't know. It's just pure joy. So we've got short alls. Hi, Mom. So this isn't that beautiful? What's it called? Sketch. It's called sketch flowers. I don't know. That's exactly the word I was trying to think of, but I couldn't find it. And then we have these as well. Kind of Scandinavian, more mod. If you want the full pantaloons, we got those too. These beautiful lilies. And then this watercolor wildflower garden. So we love. Look. Imagine going to the farmer's market in this. Ugh, so sweet. And then just one easy breezy little top came in. It has a raw, it looks like a raw edge, but it's not. It does have a seam, so you don't have to worry about that. But it's just flowy and lightweight and thin and lovely. We love that. What do I show you next? I can't wait. We have a lot of really cool hair claws. But this, my goodness, they did it. Chunks. They have these little shooting star hair clips, and it's like a picture frame. So I don't know if you can see the little kitty's face in there. But they have just a little template that you can pull out there and use to cut out whatever you want. So you can change out the picture. It's exquisite. Or you could take it to the next step and look at this little hair claw. And again, both sides. So you could, I could have both of my boys there. I don't know. Yeah. And so they have a little template. So there's your picture. And you just cut it out, trace it and cut it out. And then easy peasy, lemon squeezy. What will they think of next? Isn't it incredible? I'm obsessed. Do you think that Brooke needs this, Brittany? My baby sister? I feel like yeah. I could see her having a picture of her dog on one side, and I just love it. Oh, a jelly cat. A ring-a-ding. We have the peanut in. I don't know when he came in. But we have peanuts. Get them while they're hot. Hot, fresh peanuts. I feel like I'm at a ball game. I think we have 6 left. So don't sleep on it. Arcane Bullshit. It's the title of this brand, which I am obsessed with. I wrote out their whole spiel because it's so funny about what they do. Essentially, they make what do they say? It's like shitty nonsense for mysterious and unique individuals or something. So they're not taking themselves very seriously. And here is the perfect case in point. Who loves a tote? Can I get a raise of arms? There we go. Yep. We all love a tote bag, right? It's just, this one says computers and it has a bunch of ducks on it. Just don't think too hard about it, friends. Just be like, that makes no sense. And then just revel in the joy that it brings you. Because what? That's kind of when you talk to me about computers, this is what's going on in my brain. I think Mike can attest to that. I just don't like them. I mean, I get it. I like them, but I don't like them. But I like them, but I hate them. Here's another one. This is always aim for the star. Just a single star. I realize that's just a single, not the stars. Don't get too. Always aim for the star. Even if you get it backwards, you'll be amongst the rats. And it's by inspiring quote. Let's keep going. Are you having a good time? Because this was a fun box to unpack. On my way to lick all the crystals at the crystal store. And then lastly, it's a scum bag. So this bag is full of scum, ooze, goop, slime, sludge, gloop, muck, gunk, etc. So caution. And if you're like, wow, that's a really bright green bag. What is that back there? I will tell you, it's a new, honestly, stunning dress we've gotten in. I mean, if you can see, it is the twirliest skirt you'll ever put on your life and has this great twist. So comfy, so flattering. And this color, we were like, what? Yeah. It's great. I haven't tried it on yet, though. Give me time. The sun is shining today, so we might get outside and play dress up. So if you like Arcane Bullshit, there's also tons of stickers. I did post a picture of them, I don't know, sometime this week, but there's like, even very chill and silly guys can bond to the infinite sometimes. Curl up and die, curl up and live. 100% committed to the bit. The only bank I trust is the river bank. Kiss me, I'm not sure how computers work or what they even are. Mwah. Let's discuss cool bugs in the fall of civilization. Sorry I was up all night drawing imps again. I hope I am not only a hideous abomination to you, but also a friend, but also a nasty little muck squirrel. And then lastly, too wiggly to live, too squiggly to die. This is like, that's a strong sticker. So yay, Arcane Bullshit. Oh my Lanta, I gotta speed up. If you could only see everything I want to show you. Okay, very quickly, we've gotten in Fable as well. Just a follow up to the spring stock we got in last week. But this one, it's that lovely velvet little bag. There is a crossbody strap in there, so if you're not an Alexis from Schitt's Creek, crossbody, which is always, but it's just a little magnetic closure. Fable is out of England, kind of based off British literature, fairy tales, with always like respect for nature. Like, but that one is just, isn't she beautiful? Isn't she beautiful? I love that green. With a what do they say? A devout love to nature, like enamored by nature. But there's also this one as well. Same deal. There is your hooks there if you want a long strap or crossbody or whatever. But this is on here. I mean, I suppose you could take it off, but I don't know why you'd ever want to do that unless you were just desperate for a hair tie. But there is one. I mean, this is a class act. Beautiful, that beautiful spring lining in there. One zip up pouch on the inside. I mean, she's got it. She's got it together. I love it. And then another like beautiful, beautiful scarf, which is, if you want to see it open. Ooh, there you go. Can you see? Can you see? There's so many critters on there. It's like a little I Spy of friends. I have, what else do we get in? So that's Fable. Another line. And I don't know why I chose to do it this way, but here we are. I just wanted to show you the magnitude that we've gotten in. Now let me pick a few and I'll show you closer. Good morning. Hee hee. So this is No Man's Land. She's out of the Pacific Northwest. She had a background in anthropology, but then also did retail for a long time. And so this was sort of a obvious transition. But if you can see, it's all on Pacific Northwest hardwoods. These are like vintage papers and whatnot. It's a soy-based resin that goes over it. There's natural mineral pigments, all that good stuff. They weigh nothing, which I think is just the bee's knees. Some of my favorites. I love this. Oh, am I shaking? Okay, I guess I am. My kind of a Scandinavian flower. We've got Farida. I should hold it up where you can see it. Whoop! Hey, Patricia! Hi. I've got like a little baby deer for spring. The colors on that are tasty. Oh, there's so many. How do you pick between your children here? You can't do it. It's not, oh, this is, as I'm like, oh no, it's easy. I love this one. Little sun and moon action. So many different flavors. Look at that. But I love it. And they're really great. That's $34. Really good price points as well. I think they're all around 34. It makes it real easy. Oh, my Art Deco sunflowers. She's beautiful. Art Nouveau. I didn't think this through. Look at the little frog with the umbrella. It's so cute. You should come in and look at them. Try and get some good pictures. Some other things. We have so many games. Brass Monkey Goods is out of Kansas City. They're just awesome, really smart products. They do a lot of the trivia sets. So we have all these trivia sets. You probably saw them at Christmas and whatnot. There's a new one called Bizarre Video Game Trivia. So questions like, what video game was so unpopular the unsold copies were buried in the desert? They don't tell you the answer. So sorry to leave you with that question. So yes, but they're fun. There's animal trivia. There's like absurd trivia or like super random trivia. And then I think there's terrifying trivia. So, and now video game. And then there's these games that are sort of it's a party game about identifying TV shows with the worst possible descriptions. So we have movies and we have songs. Now we have TV shows too. So I'm trying to think. I've never watched a show, but the son of a detective uses a lot of trash bags. The answer is Dexter. It's a New York neighborhood that's overrun by monsters. Sesame Street. So, fun, easy game. What else do we have to show you? What don't I have to show you? Some fun. These literally came in last night as I was leaving the shop, but just let's get organized, right? I love a list. It would be cool if I completed this list. However, if I do not, I will still be 100% loved. Also just some really beautiful, this is Ranny Ban Art and Objects. I didn't actually look them up and I'm so sorry for that. But this is completing today's tasks turns them into tomorrow's blessings. It's all alchemy. It's a tinier one. Everything in its own time and in its own way. How beautiful. Procrastination is a good thing. You always have something to do tomorrow. Plus you have nothing to do today. Oh, that's a different brand. One more. Hey, asshole. Just kidding. You're a miracle. And it's your best interest to not forget the following. I love that. This one, we got two different brands. We're going to be so organized with our to-do list. This is well, if it isn't me writing all the things from last week's to-do list onto this week's to-do list. And then they also do a whole bunch of these really fun, just post-it notes. Another like, well, if it isn't the bridge I said I'd cross when I came to it. But, the giggles from that. My other favorite is self-discipline is tough because I'm the boss of me and that lady runs a real loose ship. Yeah, they're great. I wasn't made to hustle and bustle. I was made to dilly and dally. That's how you know. Anyways, really cute, really fun. $5. It's wonderful. More stickers. I'm just gonna have to take a picture. I mean, how can I even show you? Oh, that feels good. It's so warm. Other things we've gotten in, really fun pen sets. Really fun pen sets. This one is for teaching is a work of art. It's like teacher, I prefer educational rock star. I got class. There is one work life. As far as I know, I'm delightful. Right, Jackie? Yes. Today has been a very long week. Ones like that. And then there's ask me about my dad jokes. Did you say dad joke? More like rad joke. If you like dad jokes, do we have the things for you?
Read one.
I have emergency dad jokes, little cards. There's 100 absolutely terrible jokes to annoy pretty much anyone. You could just keep them in your car so they're at the ready. I've got 100 amazing corny jokes. Amazing corny jokes. I have the original compendium of dad jokes, but if this isn't enough, there's a new one called The Only Book of Dad Jokes You'll Ever Need, because dad is a big deal. And yesterday I opened it to what page? My wife and I ordered duck for dinner last night. The bill was huge. I got the groan. That's all we ever want. Oh, I had to say, which state has the smallest soft drinks? Minnesota. Minnesota. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. That's it for tonight. Except if you want more, stay tuned. We have Star Wars dad jokes, too. Oh, my Lanta. I will give this with a warning. I gave this book to my brother for Christmas one year, and it is, it will haunt you. It will never go away. And he has just a full arsenal now to deliver and then stare at me like this. Hey, more silly. we get a lot of questions about people wanting like novelty cocktail napkins and things like that for entertaining. So we've got them. Nothing says middle-aged like sending a text after a ladies' night out that says, here's the soup recipe I was telling you about. I'm laughing because that's for my sweetheart Mike, who loves soup. And we are middle-aged. I'd like to thank whoever invented starters and pre-drinking. Eating before eating and drinking before drinking is absolutely genius. And then there's one about parallel parking and trying to get some privacy here. There's more. There's so many more, though. So they're fun to go. One is about board games, but it really being a charcuterie. It's all cute. Two other things. Again, the Brass Monkey goods. Did I say they're out of Kansas City? Because I think that's really cool. They're our neighbors. They have 2 new books. One is called An Illustrated Guide to Birds That Sound Like Insults. So it's almost like a little field guide to birds. But yeah, the great lizard cuckoo. I don't know. But it's birds are beautiful, majestic creatures that just so happen to have names that are better suited for the guy that cuts you off in traffic. So it's a comprehensive guide to 75 of our favorite species, based solely on how well their names roll off the tongues when we're mad. So kind of just fun if you have a bird lover. Then there's this one too, a useful guide to useless facts that are kind of useful. I never read that title out loud before. That's kind of funny. But it's just silly facts. I mean, this is like one of those quintessential books you have in the bathroom or something. You know what I mean? Or like in the waiting room. It's the number of martinis consumed by James Bond during every film. Mom, that's like Dad and Trevor right there. It's never more than 2. Usually only 1. Maybe just at the end of the movie. There's like a list of popular boys' names in 1924 and then again in 2024. My favorite, though, is a list of compliments Leslie Knope gave Anne on Parks and Rec. You guys, it's like, you rainbow-infused space unicorn, you beautiful rule-breaking moth. It's just, it's wonderful. So anyways, this whole book is so, it's just facts, like just delightful, useless facts that are kind of useful, as their title implies. We have, Fred, this is an eye mask that looks like butter. Hey, Brittany. She already has the croissant one, thanks to my boys from Christmas time, but if you need a butter one too. It's a little cat eraser, but when you use it, it'll shape the way the cat looks. So eventually it'll be like a cat loaf. Our store is awesome. We have a little miniature enchanted forest. Do you remember this? There was the secret garden, the enchanted forest. There was an under the sea thing. It was like, we sold so many of these. It was like when coloring books were like, oh, adults can do that too, because we have free will and we can do that. Like, and it's actually really good for us to sit down. So now there's a miniature one, but it's just the most beautiful illustrations. Isn't that one? You want to get some good sharp colored pencils or something and sit down and do this. Put on your podcast or whatever. That's a great night. Happy Friday. So many other things. I've got 2 minutes. These sticker books we've gotten restocked in, also by Brass Monkey, Kansas City. But we have like Moody Cats, Judgy Fish. There's like 8 of them. Haunted Dolls. Now there's it's Stick 'em Where the Sun Shines. But it's, there's a whole front page of googly eyes. So probably the most important feature. But there's, it's just like shell if I know. They're just sassy little seashells. Yeah, it's just, I could sit and do dramatic reading of all of these books. Oh my gosh, I could just read the dad joke books. The fake pipe and I don't know. And then I'll read these all to you with like the glasses with the mustache on. I love it. I didn't even get to the puzzles, you guys. I have a stack of puzzles. It's my favorite thing, but maybe I'll spare you from having, yeah. We got a lot of puzzles in. A lot of beautiful spring puzzles. Good. But I don't have time. I'm so sorry. That's why I'm going to do 2 lives next week. I don't know what day. Maybe Wednesday. Because it's like right in the middle of the week. It feels right. But stay tuned then. And then again next Friday with my kids. So, and we'll show you all the cool kiddo. Hey, Claire. Oh, I miss you. All the cute kiddo things. Easter things. We have officially an Easter basket filling station up near the back of the store. There is an official tab on lucindas.net with all our Easter goodies on there. It's creeping up pretty quick. It's pretty quick, yeah. So we've got baskets to fill or gifts you want to give. Celebrate the season. Yeah, okay. So you should go to the website, send us a message if there's anything you want to see closer, like any of the earrings. I was just like, hey, look. Questions about any of the products, prices. This like literally what we're here to do is to help you out. So have a great weekend. I think it's going to be beautiful. I don't know. I don't actually look at the weather. It just feels like it's going to be beautiful. But I'll see you next week. Bye.